Hey everybody, welcome to Whiskey Mystery. I'm Phil.
And Deepa.
We almost didn't make it. Deepa doesn't know, but with 20 minutes to go, the computer wouldn't start.
Oh no!
I'd moved it from one room to the other because we use it for VR in the other room, and I had to restart it 3 times, and then eventually it came up like nothing was wrong. It's a bit scary, isn't it? Anyway, welcome to Whiskey number 105, picked by Owen out of our blind bottles, 150 blind bottles that we are working our way through. I wonder if we had Glenfarclas 105, it would have been a possibility, but we don't have it in. But anyway.
Oh, that would be good.
For the next 12 minutes, we will taste it, nose it, maybe compare it to some things and rank it somewhere on the shelf. I think we better start. Well, we did do our homework yesterday. I'm just going to say, yours doesn't have anything in. This is the one from yesterday. A lovely honey and a little bit of the cheesiness is left. Not smoke, not funk, bit of cheese that we seem to get in older whiskies. So I was immediately thinking, maybe it's an older one. How's that tape job? Okay, here we go. Let's have a look at what we're going to get today. Looking dark-ish, isn't it? Darkish? Is it sherry dark or is it just ex-bourbon dark? That's the question.
It could be a river sherry.
I think we're basically in the world of sherry here, or something.
But
maybe not.
But it's not very sherry.
Maybe not fully sherried, but it definitely has some raisin things. Let's go ABV. Where have I put it? Here we go. ABV. Oh, that was like a little whirlpool. Not many bubbles there, are there? 40%. Now, I've found it very difficult to judge when the bubbles don't hang around. What you're really looking for is not the duration, but the bubble size. But that 43 looks like bigger bubbles, doesn't it? 46. And they look bigger as well. Well, it's certainly not hanging around for long. And I found the bubble, the beads, the bubble shake test, anything under 46% is very hard to judge. But it does tell you it's probably not above 46, right? And if that's the case, we have a lot of these. Potentially we have a lot.
It's fine. It's better to use I was thinking more than 40.
Okay, let's go over nose notes.
Oh wow, beautiful smell.
I'm going to cheat with the ABV. No, we'll wait till we taste. Let's go over the nose notes.
Wonderful. Honey.
Honey?
Green.
Green. Let's see. I mean, it's definitely got some of the raisins and the chocolate powder thing going on that we've had in other sherry whiskies. No, hang on. Chocolate powder we normally get with ex-bourbon though. Vanilla, chocolate powder. Sherry is more the raisins and slight funkiness sometimes. There's a bit of there's a bit of kind of fresh green leaves about this as well. It's not like heavily plums or anything like that.
No smoke, no sour.
I'm bringing in a comparison whiskey. You don't know what this is. And I thought we'll have a little blind. I'll put a bit of tape on so I don't mix them up.
I'm tasting here.
No, just the nose. Just to help get her bearings. Now, don't say too much about this because it will confuse the notes. Talk about the notes of this one. But it's just a reference point for us, really. So I'm getting, when I come back to this, I get more of a sweeter, almost the pear drops thing is coming up now. And The empty glass has a bit of that old oaky spice and a touch of cheesiness, I think.
It's quite similar.
Well, I expect them to be similar. Okay. I want you...
That's beautiful. I cannot describe.
Okay, so you're basically liking it.
I would say it's beautifully integrated. And not just it's beautifully even.
So integrated,
but not boring.
nothing stood out. So from the nose, what's your expectation of the taste?
I would taste more of raisins.
Ooh, that kind of herbal, cheesy oakiness, which I like. It's faint, but it's coming up more.
Oh yes, the sea is coming from empty glass.
And we've got that. We have had that quite a bit on these types, which makes me think it might be an older something. Before you taste today's, I want you to taste this one first. Okay.
It's more.
Just don't say anything about it. Just remember that flavour. And do you like that?
It's more of it's bourbon.
I'm
not getting much of sherry.
I can tell you it's a refill sherry. So, and it is old. Right. Should we have a little bit of water first? Let's have a little bit of water. Right, you go ahead and try that one. So, obviously we'll reveal what the other blind is in a minute. But I really want a comparison of which one is better. Which one is better? Okay.
Because it's more of a savory. So beautifully integrated.
Oh yeah.
Not just
yeah. So say something more about the flavour though. I mean, I'm getting
raisins, honey, something green.
Is it deep and heavy and sweet?
No. Because
that's what if you say like raisins and honey, I think that's quite like sweet rich, but it's not. It's not. It's more like raisins and honey that have been diluted way down, and then it's like green leaves and herbs have been infused in that liquid.
Tea.
Yeah, sort of a tea. It's like a green herb
concoction when you got concoction.
Concoction. Yeah. Oh yeah, bitter green and honey. We said yesterday. It's actually quite herbal, isn't it?
But it's not bitter. It's not woody.
Well, it's not sweet. I think it's more to the bitter side.
It's one that mini ABV. It got me more than 46.
Oh yeah, that's right. I was going to cheat.
And it's not that watery.
Because I suspect it might be in the 46 range with a ton of bottles. It is 46. Okay, it is 46. Can you see? Just about. And with that, I will drop you into the spreadsheet. Because there are so many 46s, you might have to look at the link yourself. Let me scroll down though and try and go through them. So it should be, so what could it be? There's no smoke. Could be Anok, Aaron, another Aaron, Altmore, Bal Blair, maybe? Not that, that's peated. Don't think it's Laddie. This is a Bunnahaven, an old one. Don't think it's the Craigellachie's because they're a bit more dirty. That's ex-bourbon, I think. Wow. Deanston, Glen Scotia. Is there peat in that 15? Glendalough. Oh, it could be the classic Glendronach 15. That would be interesting. Not the peated. Oh, another green spot. Kinahan. Longmorn 18. I think. Don't know about that. Red spot. Red breast. Not the Springbank, surely. Could be a Tomatin 18. Yellow spot, don't think so. And it could even be up to these. The Bunner, 63, can't be that, no. And it wouldn't be those. So,
There's so many of them.
That Dalmore in that list is not a official bottle. The Dalmore is an independent bottle, and I think it might be ex-bourbon.
I'm sorry, the finish is beautiful. It's very, sunny. I'm certainly sorry it.
Okay, let's go back to this one, and then I'll tell you what it is.
And one more thing, I also add roasted herbs.
This one actually seems simpler now. And a little bit more older oak wood.
I think more of it's bourbon.
It's not, but I know what you mean. It's less sherried.
It's actually also a bit watery. It's thinner.
That's 43% and it's Glenfarclas 25.
It's good.
So you're saying that this is top shelf? I would agree. I'm going to set these aside.
Just because that is thinner. Watery.
I did bring up the last of our Glendronach 18. Because... Oh, I don't know. That's super dark, isn't it? Okay, seeing as it's here, right? I just want to have a little sip. Okay. Obviously much more sherry. More plummy, sherry, darker flavours, right?
It's almost like a sherry bomb.
No, it's very much a sherry bomb. And
But I like it. I put a suffer in it.
Yeah, no, we don't have this on the shelf. We've pushed this off a long time ago. And I know it's a big favourite of a lot of people.
It's beautifully integrated.
Oh, 1 minute to go.
Yeah.
Oh, you're pushing it up that high. What
Maybe
would you
better
rather?
than split back.
I'm surprised. Deepa doesn't normally go for the sherries. Well, actually, we generally haven't gone for the sherry ones. So maybe that tells me maybe it's not sherry.
But because it's not that sweet. It's
Do you think it's old?
probably 18.
Time's up.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Yeah. Actually, the integration and balance tells me it's old. Long finish. European oak spiciness. Oh, hang on.
It's peppery.
Haven't even got my drawing up. That just reminded me because I was going to finish it off by saying there is quite a layer of pepper over the top. But it is a lighter sherry influence with these green notes underneath. And a touch of
I can
plumminess.
get the roasted herbs.
Roasted herbs. Okay. I'm going to the chat. Let's see what people are thinking. Where is my chat window? Here we go. How's everyone doing? We have a good bunch in today. I'm going to scroll up to the top. There's been a lot of chat that I've been missing. Hello to everyone. Hey, Falsgraph. Hello to you too. 9 Dimes is in. Not sure if I've seen you in before, 9 Dimes. Ed De Bono, glad you got her started on time too. Yes. Precarious Dave, my malt tonight is a cheat, maltsters and a cup of tea. Fine. Not sure that I know what that is. Oh, thanks, Ed. You got us on the clock. Yeah. Okay, let me scroll down a bit. It's Pete Head. Sounds like sherry finished instead of sherry matured. Do you think it's more sherry than the Glenfarclas 25? Probably.
Yes.
About it's
very European oak because it's peppery.
I mean, it's close level of sherry. So maybe it's refill if it's fully matured refill. Oh, Samuel Cast, you're thinking it is a finished whiskey. Well, it could be. Right. Unmalted barley sweetness.
I'm not getting a battery.
Right, better scroll on down. Let's see. Where are the guesses? Glenallachie 17? No. Redbreast. Oh, Redbreast 21. Glenallachie. Jules is guessing.
And Malted.
9 Dimes is saying Aaron. Oh, the guesses are all over here. Yeah. I mean, it could be many. Let's throw a few up. Tomatin, Bunner, Deanston. Could it be Old Perth? Could it be the Glendronach 15?
Finish.
Anoch. Some Aarons. What do we think? Glen Scotia, I think that's got a bit of peat in, hasn't it? And we also have this 25-year Bunner, which is a Weems malt.
I think I go for this.
Oh, you're going. Deepa's going for the Bunner. Let's take the chat off. Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot that it could be, and that doesn't include the samples that we have in paper on paperwork as well.
26. I think 18.
Wow. Mildly sherried.
It's quite grassy.
Quite grassy. You know, when I first tasted, I thought it might be this Glengoyne 17, but it's 43%.
I thought it's bitter. It's not bitter.
No, we haven't tried that one, but the Glengoyne is grassy. Right.
I'll go for something over this too.
Okay, let's clear out some things here, and then we will reveal. Anoch, I don't know enough to know. I think the tomatin would be slightly.
It's not adding 14.
It's not the 18. What have we got left? Oh, hang on, we've got 2 Bunners then.
And it's got fruit.
Okay, looks like we're down to 2 Bunners. You have your guesses, because honestly, I have no idea on this one. Which one are you picking? The Weems Bunner?
I'm sure the finish. It's been 3 years.
And on the shelf, it is going up. You want it up here somewhere?
Above the back. Or maybe better the both side or even eat.
Don't know about that. We might have to double check that after. One more sip. Really? That high? Pretty good. Oh.
I have no complaint. It's just straightforward whiskey.
Well, you put it high. You're saying top 10? I don't know if it's top 10 for me. It is better than the Glenfarclas. I think I'm in here. Okay, here we go. It is 46%. It is 18 years old. That means it's not that one.
Give me bomb.
Oh yeah. give me bomb.
But I go for Punarvin.
That's true. It cost us $131. Worth it.
Yes.
It is a Highland.
Aye.
Highland. Yeah. So, get your guesses in. An 18-year-old Highland. Tomatin? No. Oh, hang on. We said it was grassy. Could be the Deanston grassiness, could it not? Deanston. I think.
That makes sense.
Ah, it is. It's the Deanston 18-year-old.
I use it local barley.
Rich local barley. I've seen several reviews of this Deanston. I'm thinking of Food Quig actually. Maybe Andy's in. You in, Andy? And other people who have said it's quite woody and they didn't like it very much.
They read the
Hang on.
nose.
Is it Is it sherry or... It's not sherry at all.
Oh!
It is a bourbon cask finish. No, hang on. Bourbon cask finish. That's a weird way to phrase it. Oh, hang on. Okay, what did it say? Originally laid down in hogshead casks, this Deanston single malt was then transferred into carefully selected first fill Kentucky bourbon casks before returning to the heart of the vaulted warehouse at Deanston to sleep undisturbed in the quietest part of the warehouse until fully 18 years old. What does that mean? I'm going to read that again to understand it. So first it was put into hogsheads, so presumably refill bourbon, and left for some time. And then they've kind of boosted it up with first fill, nice fresh bourbon casks, I think. Sweet, honeyed fruit, deep rich finish, blah-de-blah-de-blah-de-blah. Nose, quite aromatic and balanced notes, floral, malty, grassy, vanilla and honey with hints of tobacco and nutmeg. Fine. Palate, sweet and spicy, citrus, barley sugar, gingerbread, manuka honey and white pepper flavors. Finish, dry and spicy with blah, 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 blah. Fine. I think that did I manage to bring that one? 46.3%. And we have some left. I think we misled the audience again. Although, when I think back and I said, but I'm surprised that we don't like sherry. Maybe it's not a sherry after all.
Because I would get it recent.
Yeah, but I think we've proven ourselves yet again to be people who just like the bourbon cask. All right, back to the chat. Let's see what everyone made of that. Well, hang on. What about the picture? I think that's fair. I think that's fair, isn't it? Back to the chat. Let's see who we misled on that one. Let me scroll back up a little bit. Oh, hang on. First fill. I'm going for Deanston 18. I see that. Was anyone else in earlier? Or was it first fill, the first fill to get it? Petehead. Oh no, you're talking to Falsgraph. Talking about drinking more sherry. I thought you meant us. Any comments? I'm looking for comments here. Aaron 18. Val Blair, Deanston. Oh, Alan, you're picking Deanston as well. Bruce also went for Deanston 18, but first fill is still who I saw first. Let's see. So Ralph, maybe you got Deanston earlier. Someone mentioned it pretty early. Okay, who was it? Whoever it was, you can have a shout. Sean, hey Sean. Had the Deanston 20. All I could taste was sulfur. Oh, that's the Oloroso. We do have that one lurking, waiting on the top shelf there. I can see the box. Deanston 18 is fabulous. Is a fabulous dram. Honest and delicious. First fill. Well, apparently we agree with you on that one. Deanston Organic 14 is really good. We do have the Organic 15 still lurking in blind tasting somewhere from our original 24, Jameson. Let's see. Never had the 18. Won't Hogsheads be refill sherry? Silverlock Whisky Club. Doubtful, but it's not impossible. But typically a hogshead would be an ex-bourbon cask taken apart, and then 5 become 4 hogsheads, I think it is. So they do put new end caps on, and things can be... You can certainly have a sherry hogshead. I think it's just not common, right? I'm sure everyone has joined in already. Samuel Cass, yes, exactly. Second filled, maybe third filled bourbon cask, and then finished in a fresh bourbon cask. Okay, right, so that is confirmed. Yes, 46.3, Bruce, you are right. Deanston 18 sounds more up my alley versus the 20, Sean. Yeah, might be. A palate filled with notes of dark chocolate, taffy, raisins, cherry, and that is that flavor. That's what flavor is saying. Yes. I think we got a bit of chocolate powder. Cherry? No, don't think so. Let's see. Luna, I had the 18 Palo Cortado, but was not my cup of tea, sorry to say. Bit too much of the Palo and the Cortado, maybe? Yeah. Falsgraph, I remember Roy talking about the Deanston 18 almost as highly as the Longmorn 16. Oh, well, there we go. So wood sugars then? Yeah, I guess so. All right, let me jump down. 100% mustard. Hi, you two. Don't think I've ever caught one of your live streams. Really? Because you always comment. Last night, Kilhoman 100% 9th edition first try. Love it. Ooh, and we are still... Well, we had that one on the malting floor, and it was fantastic. Ralph, if you said Deanston 18 first, then that would be you. Yeah, it looks like it is. So Ralph, KS61, you'll get to pick one of our bottles. So say top shelf or bottom shelf, deeper side or my side or the middle, or some description for a bottle, and we will pick one out. Right, I think we're caught up on the chat. Let's see, Luna Aaron. I would guess if it is matured in sherry hogshead, they would put that on the label. Yeah, and it does say bourbon casks. So I think that, oops. Yeah, I guess that's fine. Unchill filtered, exactly as it should be. Bourbon cask finish. It's an odd thing to say, isn't it? Bourbon cask finish. But that's what they say. I don't think I've ever heard a whiskey described as bourbon cask finish. Right. Bourbon still rules on, Lucky. Deeper side, top, most on the left. Yeah, somewhere in there. Thanks, Ralph. This is going to be number... Oh, look like one coming from the back. Number 106. Ralph. And I'm seeing a lot of dust. Okay, so Deanston on the shelf. You're saying top 10. You're prepared to push out the Sauternes Springbank. There you go. Top 10. And I don't think we got fireworks. A very late fireworks. We'll take 10% of these fireworks, but Ralph and everyone else who got fireworks, first Phil, you got some fireworks?
I'm so sorry. The film is beautiful. It's wonderful. It's worth having it. I recommend this to everyone.
How, what is the price on this per year? Where's that number? Oh, it might not.
It's very easy to take.
Deanston 18 coming in at $6.30 per year. That's averaged down or normalized down to 40%. Very reasonable.
Very, you get short for down, but stop.
So funny, thinking it was sherry, and then all along we were just enjoying ex-bourbon again.
It's because of recent flavor.
It's true. It has a bit of raisins.
So, but I think of recent. I think of sherry.
Not that one. Sorry.
We have another decent.
After we finish, we're going to sneak downstairs and compare it to the 12. Okay. Lovely. 106. I haven't pushed any buttons. So I'll request some thumbs up if you haven't subscribed. Why not? And it is time to pick the new bottle. Thanks, Ralph, for picking this one out. Let's go and see what we're going to get. Oh, that is light enough to be peated. Is it though? Is it?
No sherry.
From the colour, no sherry. Quite a bit of dust on this bottle. Yeah, you can't really see it. Maybe you can. You have a little sip while I go back to the chat. Let's see. Peterhead is saying, when the Hogshead is a sherry one, the label most of the time says sherry Hogshead. Yeah, fair enough. Because everyone likes to show that it's sherry, don't they? Because it's a more expensive thing. So if you've paid for the sherry, you're probably going to say it. Volsgraf, there are a few bourbon finishes out there. And that is always first fill bourbon for the finish after second or third fill for the primary. Okay, so it's just to boost the sweetness up, I guess, you know. Luna, loving the fireworks. Very good. Top 10 for Deanston. Yay, Lewis. Looks like Kilhoman. Actually, I'm not smelling any peat, I can tell you. Automatic thumbs up from me. Well, thanks, Sasha. Appreciate that. Right. Looks like some more Islas are due to reopen shortly. Oh, nice. We haven't had an Isla for a while. It's a weird one. It's not.
I prefer this.
I was going to say, it doesn't look like a top 10 face, does it?
Maybe.
Oh, no, but
it's so easy.
We're in the fruitier side here. It's kind of an old malt cask type of thing, isn't it? Oh, shh. Okay, see ya.